Hey guys, welcome back to Learn with Maktoum. So, before we start today's session, I want to thank you everyone for supporting me and helping me to reach 1k subscribers. Thank you very much for supporting. For that happy news, I am going to introduce you one more topic which will be helpful for everyone. That is computer basics. The people who don't know how to use computer, you can learn by watching these series of videos. I'm going to start this series from today onwards. I will be uploading daily one video on basics of computer. Okay then, so I hope this will be very much useful for you. Once again, thank you so much for supporting. I hope you all keep supporting. So with that said, we are going to start our session now. So I hope you are excited to learn computer. Yes? Okay then. So without wasting time, let's right jump into it. Okay then. Agenda of this session is to know about what is computer, how the data is processed, components of computer, and we are going to see the different parts of the computer. Okay, we are going to cover all these topic in today's session. So beginning with what is computer? So computer is an electronic machine which is used to take data as input, processes it, and capable of calculating and storing information. So it is a bit big definition. We'll break down that. First is what computer is an electronic machine. So what do you mean by electronic machine now? The machine which runs on electricity. Yes, they need electricity to run. Those type of machines are called what? Electronic machine. So computer, it is an electronic machine. Means what? It needs electricity to run. Then second statement is what? Is used to take data as input. So say you want to type your name. You're going to type your name, no? And that will be given to the computer. So the thing which you are giving to computer, that is a data, that is input which you are giving to the computer. What the computer will do, it will processes it, and if you say to calculate the 2 plus 3, it will calculate. Yes, and it will store the information. So totally the computer is an electronic machine which is used to take the data, processes it, and capable of calculating and storing the information. I hope I'm clear with the definition. Okay, with that, moving on to the next topic here, data. So data here you will say add 2 comma 3. You are saying to the computer that to add 2 comma 3 you will be typing 2 plus 3, no? So this will act as the data. Whatever you're typing and you're giving to the computer, that acts as a data. Processes meaning is what? It will process. What it will process? 2 plus 3 it will calculate. That is processing. Then the result can be stored in a place called as memory, or that result can be displayed on monitor. Clear with that? Okay. How the data is processed? How data is processed? Okay. Computer will accept the input. So we are going to give the input for the computer. It will accept that input. Once the data is accepted, one more thing you should remember, that computer will not understand any language. It don't know English, it don't know Kannada, it don't know Hindi. It doesn't understand any language. Then what it will understand? It knows only 0 and 1. It knows only 0 and 1. These are called as binary digits. So the computer understands only zeros and 1, means whatever data we are going to give, that data will be translated. Yes. So the next step is what? The input will be translated into binary numbers. Then what happens? Those binary numbers will be processed, and the result can be stored in the memory or can be displayed. Clear with that? So this is how the data will be processed. Firstly, the computer will accept the input, and that input will be translated into binary numbers. Those binary numbers will be processed and the result can be displayed on the monitor or can be stored in the memory. Clear with that? I hope I'm clear with that. Okay, then moving on to the next topic. Components of computer. Computer consists of two main components. One is hardware and one more is software. So let us see what is hardware here. Hardware means to the parts which we can feel and touch. For example, you can consider the keyboard, monitor, mouse. These are the hardware parts of the computer. Yes, the parts which we can feel and touch, those are called as hardware. These hardware devices are further classified into input devices and output devices. We are going to discuss about these devices in the later videos. Okay, for the time being, don't worry about them. But remember that the hardware are nothing but the parts which we can feel and touch. And they are classified into input devices and output devices. Okay. Yes, moving on to the software. Software means what? It is nothing but a set of programs. These are the set of programs which will instruct the hardware, which will guide the hardware to work. Okay? These are the programs that controls the hardware. There are two types of software, namely application software and another one is system software. About them also we are going to discuss in detail in the later videos. Okay, I hope I'm clear with the basic knowledge. Basic components are what? Hardware and software. Hardware means the parts which we can feel and touch. They're classified as input devices and output devices. Software means what? These are the programs that guides the hardware. And there are two types of software, namely application software and system software. Okay, moving to the last topic of this session, different parts of the computer. A computer consists of monitor, keyboard, mouse, and CPU. So let us see them, how they look like. So this is a computer, yes. This screen you can see here, it is like TV screen, yeah. So this TV screen is called as monitor. There's assumption of some people that this monitor itself is a computer. No, it is not like that. The set of CPU, mouse, keyboard and the monitor is called as a computer. Okay, so this is the monitor and you can see there is a board, keyboard. This one is the keyboard and this is the mouse, and last but not the least, the main thing, that is the CPU. I hope I'm clear with the parts here. This TV like structure is a monitor and this is keyboard, mouse and CPU. Okay, so let us discuss in brief about them. So starting with monitor, so you can see this monitor now. Yes, you can see the graphical content inside it. Yes, so what is a monitor? Monitor is a part of computer which is used as a display device. It is used to display the text, images, videos or any graphic information can be displayed using the monitor. Okay, it is used as what? It is used as a display device. So there are different types of monitors available like CRT monitors, flat panel monitors, plasma panel monitors, LED monitors and LCD monitors. So for the brief introduction, you can remember only this much. It is a display device. It is used to display any graphical information. It may be a text, it may be an image or video. Clear with this? Okay. Moving on to the next part, that is keyboard. So you can see this keyboard now. Yes. Keyboard, it is most commonly used input device. Input device is nothing but the devices which are used to give input to the computer. In detail we are going to study in later videos. But this keyboard is most commonly used input device. It is used to feed data to the computer. We are giving input means what? We are giving the data to the computer, yes? So it is given using the keyboard. There are 7 types of keys on the keyboard, namely numeric keys. Numeric keys you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the numeric keys. And alphabetic keys you can see here. Alphabets are there A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes. So alphabetic keys are also present. Then control keys. Control keys are like here there is a button called as CTRL. There will be a pair of CTRL, pair of ALT, pair of shift. These are control keys. Okay. Those will be in pair. Then special symbols you can see in the see here this on the numeric keys itself there are some special symbols, and here also some of the special symbols are there. Okay. Then function keys you can see on top here F1 to F12, these are called as function keys. Then numeric keyboard is here. In some laptops based on the width this numeric keyboard may be present, may not be present. Okay. Then cursor control keys are here, upper arrow, lower arrow, left arrow and right arrow. These are cursor control keys. So this is a brief introduction about keyboard. In detail we will be discussing in input and output devices. Okay. Okay, then moving on to the next part, that is mouse. This is not mouse which you see in houses. It's a mouse related to computer. Okay. So what is the function of mouse now? So whenever you turn on a computer, like here you can see this is a cursor which I'm moving here. This is a cursor, no? So this movement I'm doing using a mouse. So mouse is used to control the movement of the cursor. And also I can select the icons using the mouse. There will be 2 buttons. You can see there will be a 2 button. One is left button and right button. In between those buttons there is a wheel. Okay. So mouse is used to control the movement of the cursor, as well as it is used to select the icons or the folders. Okay. So this is a brief introduction about mouse. Then moving on to the last part, which is the main part of computer, that is CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. The name itself says it is a center for the processing, and it is considered as the brain of computer because whatever processing should be done will be done inside the CPU. CPU performs all types of the data processing operations. So CPU is considered as the brain of computer. Remember this one. In some competitive exams or in some oral exams, they may ask you brain of computer is CPU. Okay. Then we have to discuss about the components of CPU that we are going to discuss in the future videos. Okay. This is a brief introduction about CPU. I hope you understood today's session. We discussed what is a computer, how the data is processed, yes, how the data is processed, and then we discussed the components, and now we completed with the parts of computer. Okay, so this is all about this video. Thank you for watching, and you can also follow me on the social media like Facebook, Instagram, and also you can mail me at winmaktum@gmail.com. And if you like this video, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you will like it. Comment on the video and share this video as a. So I'm going to see you in the next video with the next topic. Be excited, be safe, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.